Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Market Watch. It's your bi-weekly segment on top of the Digimon card game market. There's been some news that's come out regarding reprints and stuff, and all sorts of things happening in the market. So, a lot of cards to talk about today. A lot of variation, a lot of things you might want to invest in. If you guys like this content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notification bell and smash potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos go live. We'll look at the Omnimons real quick. For the most part, no real notable changes. However, there's something interesting here. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to find it. And if you find it, let me know in the comment section below. And while you guys look for it, yeah, interesting. Things that shouldn't be happening but kind of are. I got a message the other day asking, hey Mario, I love your market watches, but who's the intended audience for these market watches? And I thought that was a really interesting question. The intended audience is whoever thinks they can get benefit out of it, is the question. Like, market watches is one of the things I'm known for. Why? Because I do know what I'm talking about. So, there have been people that message me weekly saying, oh wow, I made some money thanks to Market Watch, thank you. And then there have been some people that said every week, oh, I got this card really cheap thanks to your Market Watch, so thank you. So, like, it seems to impact the people the most who like to save money and look for deals, and it seems to impact the people that want to try to turn things for profit against the people that aren't so well informed. So I'll leave that with you guys. Like, this is who the Market Watch intended for. Even if you like just general information and want to know what's going on in the market, this is for you too. You can look at these, listen to my beautiful voice, and act on nothing here. That's okay. But, you know, it is valuable for a lot of people. It is a tool for people in order to save money or make money, and that's cool. That's cool. All right, if you guys have noticed, Omnimon's Wart Defeat and Omnimon's Wart Defeat. 23 and 25 moderate play, 30 near mint. Yeah, fooled you guys. The moderate play here is kind of causing an issue, but if you also said to me, well, Mario's Wart Defeat's going back up in price, you are correct, technically, because it was selling in the 20s. Why is it going back in price? I think it has to do with people liking the card a little bit more. I think people are starting to realize that the reprint set is really far away, like, farther away than we might think it is. And there'll be time for these cards to go down in price. What we saw happens in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market all the time. When the cards are announced for reprint, they drop like a rock, some of them. But then they slowly creep up until a reprint actually happens. That's the same effect we're seeing here with the reprints. Some of them have tanked and are not recovering, that's okay. Some of them are bouncing back if they're kind of useful, like Omnimon's Wart Defeat. So you guys take that as you'd like to take that. Since we're here, Veamon, there's been some activity. This is definitely hype for upcoming support. I would stay away from it. I don't think it's worth it. Hero here. Hero is turning out to be almost a $5 rare. Now, the card is really good. It's also your Gammon tamer. And that being said, there are just other heroes, right? There's other versions of this card. So if you feel like the $5 rare isn't in your purview, okay. I don't know what happened there, but you saw briefly, right? You saw the, let me see, that was weird. I like when that happens. We have the Digifest version and the pre-release version, right? This is technically lower rarity, this is technically highest rarity. Or some people think pre-release stamp is whatever. You know, if you think a $5 rare is a kind of a rip-off, then maybe you grab the $7 Fest version and spend an extra $2 and call it a day. Whatever you guys want. But this is the hero, the Gammon tamer. It's a memory tamer. It'll go up in price. Trust me. And speaking of Gammon, brought this up recently. Someone listed a steal and it was grabbed up. But if you guys look, there's literally 2 play sets until the card is 16 and change. And then there's resistance. But if you think about it really carefully, there's not that much resistance. Now, if this card does get slotted for reprint, it's dead. But if it doesn't, it's going to keep going up in price. Just be warned. Lucemon here just got announced for the reprint. It's actually been trending upwards, it seems, but it's sold for near mint for $9, and you know what I mean? I would stay away from Lucemon. I would not buy it anymore. Death X's. While this card appears to be rebounding, the alt art, you had your chance to kind of get it for cheap. This one's still on the low, which is really cool. $58 for light play copy might be worth it. I don't know. I don't know. But that text keeps falling, and that's kind of cool. This happened. All the cheap ones were bought. Someone came in and grabbed them all up, or multiple people, I don't know. But a lot of stuff is a $200 listing. Now, I bring this up because DC Grand Prix in Europe were announced, which means there will be more of these in Europe. I don't know if we're getting any more announced for us. Maybe we do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not Bandai. However, this, if you don't want to spend $200 on this card, you might want to look at Card Market or European sellers and see if you can get it for cheaper. I don't normally cover it because, A, the other Market Watch guy covers it, and I don't really feel like taking away from him. But this is more tailored to North Americans than Europeans. So, just a suggestion, if you do want to go that way, you should probably go that way. Next up, I want to talk about Jollymons for a second. So, Jollymons, they're basically the Squirtle to the Charmander, where Gammon is the Charmander and Jollymon is the Squirtle, right? Gammon had a tournament pack printing of a card lets you draw a card, which is really good. It also has this nice alt art, lets you draw cards and bounce the little threes. This card, if you guys remember, I had a buyout a little while ago. And this card has kind of been, you know, all over the place. I think that it's not a far cry to say if Gammon was revealed for support, maybe we're not getting Jollymon support in Rising Wind 1, who knows, the reprint set, but maybe Jollymon support is on the horizon. And if it is, cards like this Jollymon, and even this Jollymon, will get hyped, and they will get bought out. So, I think these are safe investments, if you want my opinion. You know, there's not even that many listings of them left, if you think about it. Like, total of, what, 9, 11, 14 copies on the first page of TCG Player, and that's almost $20. And this one, 20 listings. A little more, actually. But, you know, once you go past all these ones, you hit a wall of $10. So, it's not, I don't think it's a bad pick, in my opinion. It's really not. If the Jollymon stuff, if we get the support for it, if anime hype happens for Jollymon stuff, these cards will go up in price. So if you want to have them, or if you want to hold on to some cards for a little bit of a period of time and come back with a return on your investment, this is a great card for the job. And this one too, this alternate art from BT9. That's my opinion. People are buying this product. People need to stop. Do not buy the pre-sales. For the love of God, please. Just don't do it. Just do not do it. Okay? Examon here at $32. It's going down. It's nice. There was a period of time earlier in the week where it was matching the alt art, but now we're back to regular stuff. That being said, the cheaper listings here, no sales. 0% feedback. Again, people will get upset when I don't mention them, but I'm going to mention that these could just be new people. Give them a shot. Seems like a great deal on Examon. Also, don't forget that Examon's a Royal Knight, so maybe BT13 support, when that starts getting announced, maybe there's Examon stuff in there. Maybe the card price will go up. We don't know yet. You have to find out. Alright, Digimon Survive promos. I just want to talk about these two. Agumon, the main one, is $32. Labramon, for some reason, has exploded. I don't know why. I would stay away from it. Unless you guys know something I don't. If you know something, put it in the comments. I have no idea this one's $75 and why this one's only $32. Not a clue. No idea. But let me know. Crimson Blaze Period seems to be going back up in price. It did drop down for a bit, if you guys remember. And I told you guys, might be a good time to grab them, because Crimson Blaze is a good card. It will not go away anytime soon. And it's gone up. It's gone back up. And again, there's really not much resistance on it. If someone comes in and grabs these 6 copies, it's a $29 card. And then if someone grabs these copies, it's $30. Like, the card has its support, right? BT11, again, not so much for this card. It might see a dip again. Oh, yo, Medbay, Pog. But, it's just what it is. Be careful. This card's a really good card. Really good card. Canoese, speaking of Gammon Support, 3 listings and it's $42. I'm just going to let you take that the way you want to take that. I had some listings and they were bought. If someone comes in, spends $100 just over it, and buys these 3, they can make a return on this. And this card's a staple in Gammon. The fact that this inheritable exists that lets you use all your Gammon cards in your stack, that's crazy. That's incredibly powerful. And this card's going to be a menace. I'm telling you right now. Event Pack 3 Beetlemon. Shout out to my favorite green hybrid players, Nobu and Russell. But don't spend money on this card yet. Don't. $10 might look a good price, but don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Don't pull a trigger. Argomon here, another green card sitting at the $17 mark. This card will eventually go down in price. I'd probably sell it. Because when that Beelzemon deck comes out, this card goes down. And with BT11 coming and Bloomlord not on everyone's radar per se, this will also just naturally go down in price. Patmons. Let's take a momentary deep dive into Patmon here. $19 on the floral one with, you know, we'll call it 20. Whatever. 1, 2, 3 at 20, then 21, 22. A little bit of a wall here, and then it's 26, and then that's it. It's done. So this card is surprisingly really close to a buyout. I'm going to extend this card the same fairness as the other one. If you guys think that this is the max Verdi, or you really like this artwork, or you see a good investment opportunity with this card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16. 4 playsets away from it being ridiculous. And 2 playsets away from it from being reasonably profitable. Up to you. This Patmon here, someone listed a light play, and that's kind of okay, but like, there's a little bit of stunted growth here, but the listings are very varied, right? Don't count these light ones. Okay, whatever. We have 9 here. We have 9 here. And then we have 10, and then it's $20, and then, you know, another play set is 35. So if you look at the graph, right? If we go back and include the light play ones here, right? What was the price on this one? 30, 50 bucks. We'll say 30. In order to get to $30, 12 Patmon's got to go. In order to get to $30 here, we got to get rid of 11, 12, 15, 16, 17. Not that many more, to be honest. And then it exceeds. It goes to 35. It's an interesting little thing going on right now that I may have accidentally started. But I think people do realize that this version of Patmon can be considered the max rarity for some. And again, down the road, I will eat my words. If this card never breaks the floral Patmon's price, I'll eat my words. I don't care. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think so. I think while this card looks a little more attractive right now and a little bit easier to manipulate the market with if you really want to make a quick buck off of it, I think this one will stand the test of time a little bit better. Merrimon recently had a buyout, if you guys recall. Someone paid into it. But seems to be relisted a little bit. There are 3 listings at 31, 32, and then the rest are 40. Again, if you want to make a quick sale, quick little profit, 33% gain, buy 3. Why not? It's close. It's close. Veamon, alternate art at the $15 mark and going down. You guys remember this was bought out? Do you remember that? Well, it seems to be back to a sort of reasonable price. I say sort of, because there's one listing here at the 15. Then it's basically 18, 19 from that point on. And then if someone grabs these ones, it's basically 23, and then it goes from there. You guys get a little bit of a break if you want to get this card at a cheap price, because it will not last forever. And if the Beelzemon starter deck impending could go up in price. It could. Final card I wanted to quickly mention is Somali Santi, that's Summer 22 Dash Pack. This card will continue to be a green staple, I think, for some people, whether or not Bloomlord sees a success or not. I think Bloomlord isn't really going anywhere. I think it just needs a little push, which Bandai can do. They really can. Good price to grab this card. $10. Not bad. It might keep going down. few bucks, but if you want to wait a little bit, wait till far the knife falls, go ahead. But it's not bad. Not bad right now. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Did I cover everything important? Did I miss anything crucial? You guys let me know in the comment section. And take care. Bye.